Leslie Felperin from Variety magazine calls this movie bold for some of the scenes that it shows. She compares it to Hotel Rwanda, which is a movie that basically has the same historical context. However, it does not portray the scenes as intensely as sometimes in April does. She, however, criticizes the casting of this movie, mainly Elba for his lead role as Augustus. She says that he was not able to accurately portray the dramatization of the movie. Also criticizes the way this movie was filmed, calling it more documentary-like than an actual movie. Sam Adams of the Philadelphia Citypaper disagrees with Leslie Felprin in the casting of the movie. Sam says the focus on a few central characters gives the viewer an emotional entry point, and Peck certainly wants us to feel as much as think. But the movie avoids any neat catharsis and does so with the subconscious sense that the real life story ends when the movie does. Sam is basically saying that the director understood that by having few characters, the audience will be able to relate with the characters better and have a more emotional connection to them as well. Sam overall did not have any negative things to say about this movie, and he calls it more realistic than Hotel Rwanda because of the way the movie ends. He says that because the characters don't know where they're going and there is no happy ending, that's more realistic because in reality, the victims and the family of the victims did not have a happy ending in this time period. Personally, I thought that this movie was too gory because I don't really like movies that have a lot of blood in them, just because that makes me kind of sick. And so I thought that this movie was unnecessary with the amount of gore it had in it. I thought that they could have done a better job at portraying all of that without actually making the audience see it. I understand that that's what was happening at the time, but I just thought that the directors could have shied away from that because sometimes we're better off not knowing the the details of everything that happened at the time. But aside from that, I liked the movie. I thought that it was fairly accurate historically wise, and I thought that the characters played their roles very well, and I felt like this movie was really sad. I guess obviously because uh, thousands of people were killed, but I don't usually get that emotional during movies, and I just thought this movie moved me. This movie moved me. Yeah.